Hey world, it's Major with Major TV, my new channel. Let's talk. Um, I did speak about this as more of me looking at myself and viewing how I'm coming off, how I sound, how to tweak what I wanted to say, as well as just be frank. I'm talking about Nfac, Grandmaster J, organization and their movement, as well as the critics, and my personal take. Let's start. Yes, there are questions. Don't get me wrong. Not just with Nfac, in my personal opinion. I think with a lot of black conscious people in our community. And I feel like we can find a little dirt on everybody, believe it or not. But I really believe that if we truly want change, we need to stop talking. We need to listen more and find solutions. I think just like anybody, whether it's Tariq, Umar, whoever, that brings something to the community, there's nothing wrong with being critical about it. But when you're looking to poke holes, you're looking to see if there's something wrong. There's a difference between researching and verifying facts and what have you. But just going in like that, I don't agree with that. I think there's too much infighting going on in the black community when the time is now to stand up. In my personal life, throughout my years of living, I'm 51 right now. So I never seen nothing like this as far as blacks being armed with guns and saying we have the right, as well as other whites, forming militias, bearing arms on the Second Amendment, and then actually saying out loud, hey, you can't do me this, or you can't do us that, and we're going to step up to the plate and go here and go there. I applaud that. The idea that Nfac was able to do that, even though there's several other black militias, but for him and the organization to document it and verbally speak about some things we've been hearing now and way back when about the crisis in the black community, all being hated by racism and systemic racism. I don't see nothing wrong with the movement. Whether y'all want to question brother or not, that's a whole nother conversation. But I feel if you can do it better or I can do it better, let's do it. But there's no more time for the nonsense. For us going back and forth. For us to be constantly questioning each other and what have you. They don't do that. If they want to take me down, take you down, you know what they're going to do? They can be having all kind of fighting going on. When they sit down and talk, they go against you and I, they're going to put the differences aside and they're going to talk about it. And they're going to strategize a way to take you down. There's no need for all the nonsense. We can sit down at a round table and talk. If we are men and we are women. All that BS got to go. People taking sides about who's right, who's wrong, and going so far as missing the whole point. And it's sad to say, as intelligent as conscious we are as black people, particularly, I'm talking about the ones who are conscious, ones who know better or came into true knowledge. We know better. And we allow the nonsense to happen and nobody coming in trying to organize us with in-house fighting. Bring, in fact, Tariq or whomever to the round table. We need to talk. Some people gotta be brought to court. I'm talking about, among the black community. And it's gonna be about no right and wrong. It's about why you saying this and why you saying it against each other. We gotta stop the BS. All that taking sides doesn't make no sense. We need to take our time, analyze it, because right now is the moment to seize, not the moment to fight. We're very critical about what we say Barack didn't do. We're very critical about complaining about this, that, and other, but we never present an agenda like the gays, like the immigrants. We want to steady pointing fingers. A lot got to do with us too. We talk too much. Put it down and write. Even myself, I'm even guilty of it. You guilty of it. Put it down in writing. Put it at symposium. Organize people, black people, to get our stuff together. Nfac do just like this organization and that organization doing. But we can't come together like they would. Then we ultimately fail. So all this back and forth about Nfac and how you not doing this right and how you miss saying something or forgetting the date or whatever the case might be, and everybody that's not black that's charming on it. That's not cool. If we want to really talk as black people, we really want real answers as black people, we need to look at ourselves. And we need to come together and do this thing what we're supposed to do it.